Hey everybody, it's Suzanne and I'm checking in with this week's video. I am home again. Um, Last week, through some mix-up here and there, I made my last video at my mom's house. Well, I'm back in front of my home computer in Arcadia, so I'm ready to report. It is Sunday, March 25th, 2012, and it is the 32nd week post-op. And this week I lost 1.3 pounds, and that brings me up to a total of 95 pounds. It seems like it's going to be an uphill struggle all the way to 100 pounds, but um, it's not a gain. I've continued to lose from the very beginning. So that's good. I must be doing something right. This week I learned that I can actually jump 4 inches off of the ground. We went to play outside on Thursday, my last day of the week, with Brandy, and I was jumping back and forth over this 4-inch 2x4 or something, and it was to engage the core and get all my muscles, coordinated, moving together. Needless to say that it was a humorous exercise routine, but I did it, and I go through all my routines without any kind of complaint, except in the end it's like, ow, that hurt. But Brandy has known me for several months now, so she knows where to push and where to prod me, and where to get me to go. So on we go, as they say. I'm waiting for the summer. We have springtime going on here, so it's cool in the morning and really hot in the afternoon, and rain and all of that good stuff. Not that we're not appreciative of the rain, we need it. My clothes are fitting differently this week. I just know that at different times I put on things, and they fit really good, and I have people who notice and make complimentary comments that I'm looking good, and that's always nice. We're planning a Florida trip, and the last time I was in Florida was when I got married, and so we're going to head back for a few days. We're trying to plan around the Easter break, which is just in another couple of weeks. And so I get to walk in the sand and maybe tan a little bit. Of course, with this complexion, I'll probably burn first, but it'll be worth it. I'm just plugging away at this. We had a bariatric support group meeting, a local the hospital where I work. They provide this extra support, and there's a nurse and a nutritionist that were moderating it this week. And one of the questions that we got was, what was your aha moment when you decided that you wanted and you were going to go through with it? And I've since talked to a number of people who kind of look at it as though, oh, I'm going to have this operation and lose a bunch of weight, and then I'll be able to do what I want to, food-wise. And it's like, no, once you've had the operation, you have to realize that this is a forever thing, and barring any terrible traumatic thing that would happen to a person after surgery, it's a life changing life commitment to exercise and diet, and doing what it takes to lose the extra weight that you've been carrying around. And I've certainly reached that point where I'm committed to, making it a lifelong commitment. Now, I'm not going to say that it's easy, because it's not. And anybody who has gone into the maintenance phase and is, continuing to work at it will, certainly say it's not easy. And but the alternative is certainly not easy either. And I didn't want to die. And I really kind of felt like if I hadn't done something, that I would just continue to gain weight and continue to have more problems and more things going on. So I had to do something. And when the opportunity for this operation to happen, I jumped at the chance and never looked back. And when I left the hospital, it was like I'm ready and raring to go, and felt good and never regretted it. And I don't think anybody who has had the surgery would say they regret having it done, unless something has happened that has caused them to, have like a violent reaction or some kind of trauma that happened afterward. But, the only regret that most of these people said they had is not being able to have it done sooner. And that would be my regret too, is not to have been able financially to have it sooner. And an even further regret was to not understand what I was doing to my body years ago. And that's something that you kind of have to live with. And now that the physical damage has been done, now I'm having to live with not having taken care of myself for those many years. So with the wonders of plastic surgery, maybe those things that are not quite perfect, when I reach the where I'm not going to lose any more, then I can start thinking about some plastic surgery. And the first thing on my wish list of plastic surgeries is my upper arms. So if I can take care of my upper arms, and get that fixed, I'll be happy. Everything else is fine. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much it. I've still having the aches and pains, and this weekend I'm not even sure if it was the new vitamins that I'm taking, or it's just spring fever, or it's just something happening. But I've been having almost like borderline anxiety or panic, and accompanied with the aches and pains, and not being able to really rest. Last night, didn't sleep good, got up, back was hurting, it was just a lot of that. And that's been going on for a couple of weeks, and I don't know if it's what a coworker refers to as those lady days, or if it's something else. I don't know. But other than that, I feel good. I am exercising Sunday, this Sunday, exercising in preparation for Monday workout. And hopefully, this week will be another loss, and whatever it is, that's what it is. And I will continue to kind of monitor with a food journal, what I'm eating and if it's anything associated with that, and kind of continue with the week. Easter's coming, 2 weeks, and next weekend is the Saturday is the art show, art and healthcare art show, and Doctor's Follies, and Sasha and I are going to go to that, and maybe we'll report in from there with a little clip of what happened. But until then, I'll see everyone next week. Take care. Bye.